Hey guys, I just arrived in Orlando, Florida, and I am staying at the Hard Rock Hotel. I'm so excited because it is really close to the Universal Studios theme parks, so it'll be so much fun to take a look at all the different shops, ride the rides, and of course go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Be sure to click on the subscribe button down below and the notification bell in the corner so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And the question for this video is to comment down below your favorite holiday or Christmas movie. Mine would probably have to be The Grinch. But right now I'm on the way to the CityWalk area, which has some great shops and restaurants too. We've nearly arrived over at the CityWalk area, but we won't be going to the theme parks today as it is already quite late in the afternoon. And here we have the classic Universal Globe right in front of the theme park. It is so lovely and it's at every Universal Studio, so it's such a great landmark. Also, it'll be a great day to go on the ferry boat as well. It'll have such lovely views. There is a really famous donut store here called Voodoo Donuts, so I'm just waiting in line so I'm able to order some donuts. I'm nearly at the front of the line, but on the way they have this wheel showing all the different types of donuts they have available, and they all look so lovely, and it's really great so you're able to see which one you want. And as I said before, I decided to go with the maple bar donut. It sounds so lovely, and I'm so excited to try it. The donut was so lovely, and I would definitely recommend it, but right now I'm shopping at one of the stores at CityWalk, and I found a lot of world's smallest and world's coolest items. There's fingerlings and silly putty too. And right now I am at the Universal Studios store. There's so many really fun items here, but I especially love the Despicable Me Minion section. It has been such a lovely night, but we're heading back to the hotel now, and there is a ferry that takes us from the CityWalk to the hotel, which is really great. So we're just taking a look at the lovely sights on the way back. And it's so cool to take a look at the Universal Globe when it's late because all the lights are on. We are back in the hotel room, and it's time for Blair to get ready for bed as it's getting quite late. Blair is also traveling with her mini doll, Mary Ellen. So good night, everyone. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day, and it seems to be a lovely day out, so I'm so excited to head over to the theme parks. I have brushed Blair's hair out, and she's just wearing a ponytail hairstyle, and she's wearing a lovely dress from her collection and some boots too, so she's all ready to go and explore the parks. And a trip to Universal Studios wouldn't be complete without getting a photo in front of the Universal Globe. We have arrived into the theme parks and we're on the way to the Harry Potter section of the park, but I thought it'd be fun to take a look at some of the characters from Despicable Me. And I just arrived into the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. There's so much detail in this area, and I especially love the display in front of this store over here. It seems to be a really quiet day today, so it'll be a great time to go on some of the rides and to explore the shops too. And if you're a fan of Harry Potter, be sure to comment down below your favorite Harry Potter character in the comment section down below. And the first ride I'll be going on today is Escape from Gringotts, and it's only a 10-minute wait. And I'm just walking through the ride queue now, and they have the goblins lined up against the wall. It seems like they're all working. I love the detail of the building. The ride was so much fun, but I'm just taking a look at the dragon on top. It's actually a fire-breathing dragon, and it breathes out fire every once in a while. Even though it's really early in the morning, we're going to be heading into the candy store first. Blair has found some of the candy in the store, and she's standing next to the Bertie Bott's every flavored beans. They're really interesting jelly beans, but they're definitely every single flavor, and some of them aren't too great, but we also have some chocolate and candy over on this side too. And of course, one of my favorite items here would have to be the chocolate frogs. They're so amazing, and they also come with a collectible card too. Blair has found some more sweets over on this side of the store. There's some taffy that looks amazing, but there's also lollipops and chocolate cauldrons too. There's also another store right next to this one, so let's head inside to see what they have. There are a lot of really fun items in this store, and also if you love pranks, there are a lot of really great pieces here too, so Blair's just taking a look at some of the items that they have. I especially love all the decorations in the store. It goes so great with all the theming too. And even though we've already had breakfast, I'm at the Leaky Cauldron right now taking a look at their menu, so let's go inside and see the display of some of the items they have. There are so many different items to choose from here. There's some fresh fruit, there's pancakes, and then there's also the full breakfast too. It seems to be really quiet right now and no one's really in the restaurant, but I think I'm going to come back here later on for some dinner. Another really popular item here is, of course, butterbeer. I've had it before and it tastes so good, so I'm going to go ahead and order one now. Here's the butterbeer. I'm so excited to try it again. You can get the frozen one, the regular one, or the hot one, but my favorite one is just the normal butterbeer. There is an ice cream store here as well. I don't think I'll be ordering any just because I already had the butterbeer, which was really awesome. I am going to go ahead and take a look at some of the flavors because they're meant to be really interesting. They have so many different flavors. There's sticky toffee pudding, there's butterbeer ice cream, which sounds amazing, there's chocolate chili, and there's also banana chocolate too. But I think the most interesting flavor would have to be Earl Grey and lavender. I'll have to come back to give it a try. Now that we have finished taking a look at some of the Harry Potter rides and shops, let's go ahead and see what else is at the theme park. We're on the way to the Jimmy Fallon ride, and they have hashtag the panda on top of the building waving to everyone and saying hello as they're walking past, which is really fun. I have just arrived in the queue area for the Tonight Show ride, and it's so much fun because there's different window displays showing all the different TV hosts, and it's so interesting to see what all the different TVs look like as the years went on. And just before we head onto the ride, there is a picture showing all the different hosts through the years. And now that we've finished that ride, let's head over to the Simpsons area. There are a lot of different carnival games here where you can win different prizes. There are a couple of food carts too, but the item you definitely need to get here are the donuts. Also, they do have a Simpsons ride here, but I don't think I'll be riding it today. I also got to meet some of the characters from The Simpsons. Here we have Homer, Lisa, and Marge saying hello. And one of my favorite rides at the theme park would have to be the E.T. Adventure. I just finished that ride. It was so awesome, but they have a really great photo op here with E.T. And right next door, there is a SpongeBob SquarePants themed store with so much merchandise themed to the characters, and you can see Blair is in the middle of a lot of plush planktons. There's also a water park play area themed to Curious George. It's so adorable, and there's tiny little houses all connected together. And over here, we have Poppy from the Trolls movie. It is time to have some lunch, but the restaurant is over at the other theme park, so today we'll be going on the Hogwarts Express. But before heading over to lunch, let's go ahead and take a look at the other Harry Potter theme park. Over in this theme park, they have the Hogwarts Castle, which is so exciting to take a look at, and it looks so realistic too. And one of the stores over here too is Honeydukes, which is the classic candy store. And on the way to lunch, we are able to see Donkey, Fiona, and Shrek meeting some people. Donkey was talking, and it was definitely very interesting. Today for lunch, we'll be eating at Mythos. I'm so excited because it has such a lovely view of the park, and we're sitting right next to the window too. Here's the menu. There are so many different items to choose from. There's starters, soup and salads, and there's a couple of entrees too. The food has arrived and it looks delicious. There is the platter, some risotto, and also a side of salad too. Lunch was so great, and I'm just walking around the park taking a look at some of the different rides. The water ride is pretty quiet today since it is a little bit colder. The Dr. Seuss land is so adorable, and here we have Thing 1 and Thing 2 and Cat in the Hat all together. This gift shop has a lot of Grinch-themed items, especially since it is the holiday season. This Christmas tree is so awesome, and there's a lot of Thing 1 and Thing 2 merchandise as well. The Grinch is meeting some people, but of course he's being the Grinch, so he is very grouchy, but that's meant to be his character. And there's also a lovely show going on right now with some of the characters from Dr. Seuss's book. There's Thing 1, Thing 2, there's the Lorax, and a few more as well. The queue was really short for this train ride, so I thought it'd be a great time to go on. There are some lovely views of the park too. And our train cart has arrived. We're on cart number 2. And just as I was walking past, Puss in Boots was holding a meet and greet with his friend. Another one of my favorite rides here would have to be Rip Ride Rockit. It is a really scary roller coaster though, and it does a loop right at the start. You also get to choose your own music though, which is really fun. Comment down below if you like roller coasters or if you're not a big fan of them. I just finished riding the Transformers ride. It was really great and one of my favorites, but we have one of the classic Transformers characters holding a meet and greet too outside. It is getting quite late, so we're about to have some dinner at the Leaky Cauldron, but of course the menu has changed because it's dinner time. There are so many different options here, and they all look really lovely. Here's the menu showing some of the items. There are some classic items like fish and chips, there's also cottage pie, there's a combination of pies, there's also sandwiches and desserts too. All we need to do is wait over here, and we just need to wait for them to take us over to our table. Dinner has arrived. Over here we have the stew, and it's in a bread bowl, which looks so lovely. There's salad on the side for that, and over here there's just a classic shepherd's pie with salad too. After a lovely day exploring the parks, we're just heading back to our hotel now. The day has started to warm up, which is so lovely, so it's a great time to go swimming at the pool. As you can see, the pool is really large, and there's also a water slide too. There is another resort near our hotel. It's the Lowe's Porfonio Bay. There's some shops there, and there's a Starbucks too, so we're just heading over now to grab a quick Starbucks drink. We have arrived at Starbucks, and it is pretty quiet in here, which is great, so it shouldn't take too long to get the drink, but she's just waiting for her name to be called so she's able to grab it. The drink has arrived, and it is a green tea frappuccino. It looks really lovely, but now it's time to head out of the store. And we're on the way back to the hotel now, but Blair's just sitting down on one of the benches enjoying the view. I had such a wonderful time here, and it was so great to visit all the different theme parks. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it.